Hello, good people. Let's try this again. I apologize. Very unprofessional. Trust me when I tell you. Hi, YouTube. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are back. Let's just pray for good Wi-Fi. You know that's all we pray for on this YouTube channel. And let's just get it going. I want to try to get some of the people that were in queue before we started. It's gonna take a while. Let me also put the new link in the comment section so you guys can also join. Again, make sure you guys are liking the post, following the page. So sad. All right, I'm about to put the new link in the comment section so you guys can join from YouTube. Thank y'all for being patient. Thank y'all for still coming, regardless of all the Wi-Fi issues. You know, I'm moving soon, so we won't have these. It has to be the building I live in. We won't have these Wi-Fi issues for a lot longer. I promise. A couple of things. 21 and older, no videos come down. Only come on the show if you want to be a highlight. You're not guaranteed to be a highlight, but you can be one. So only come on the show if you're willing to be a highlight. And let's just pray for good Wi-Fi. That's all I really care about. Let's see what this is. Hey, Summer.
Oh my gosh. Hello.
Hi.
Wow. Oh my God. My daughter's gonna like freak out because I was just showing her the video of the chick name. What is her name? The one you were calling Mary for being married.
Yeah.
And my kid was like cracking up. But hi everybody.
Hi, Summer. Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Jersey City.
Jersey City. How old are you?
I am 34.
34. What you do for a living, Summer?
So I'm two things. I am a New York State licensed nail technician. I am also a teacher. I teach in New Jersey. I work for a private program that teaches children how to get acclimated to the school system by play-based learning.
Okay, so you're a teacher and a nail technician?
Yes, I am. A
Okay.
celebrity nail technician at that.
Ooh, a celebrity nail. Are you able to name drop?
Yeah, absolutely. So I've worked for Lauryn Hill. I've worked for her daughters, whom are Marley. So I actually did her daughter's nails, Selah Marley, for her Coco Chanel game night. If you look at her page underneath Coco Chanel, you will see my name there. I got credit for it. So
Okay.
yeah.
They're saying you're beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
So
Don't mind my furniture
real quick.
behind me.
I love me some Lauryn Hill. So does she be on time for her nail appointments?
I plead the fifth. I got to do a Kelsey and plead the fifth.
Oh yeah, I want immunity, child. Kelsey ain't remember shit. All right, let's
Yeah,
get back.
but she's very nice woman, like really nice woman, just an amazing person to work with.
I don't think I've ever met Lauryn Hill. Wow, I just thought about that. I've never met her throughout my career, but love her. Like
Me too.
Amazingly talented. Like we almost take her talent for granted. That's how talented she is. Like
she's very talented, and so are her children.
I've seen her perform many times. But let's continue about you, Summer. Summer, Jersey City, 34. When's your birthday or zodiac sign?
I'm a Virgo. My birthday is September 9th.
September 9th. Do you have any children?
I do.
How many kids?
So I have two children. I have a 15-year-old daughter, and I have a 9-year-old son.
Same dad?
No, I have two. They have two different fathers because I had my daughter when I was 18 years old, and I had my son 9 years ago. So they have two different fathers.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
I have never been married. I have been proposed to by my youngest son's father. We have a great relationship. I don't have any baby daddy drama. Both of my kids' fathers are great men. They take care of their kids. So I don't have any drama. I can call one up right now. He'll be like, she's the greatest woman ever.
So let me ask you a question. Why didn't you accept his proposal?
So my son's dad and I, we have a 20-year age difference. He's 20 years older than me. He is an Italian man. So we have like cultural differences. And the reason why him and I, we aren't in a relationship, even though he would love to be with me, be married to me, is that I would love for him to like take care of himself. We are very different in that aspect. I am vegan. I watch what I eat. I believe my body is my temple. I only get one, so I want to take care of it. And he doesn't feel the same, and that's where we have conflict. And my dad is a professional bodybuilder. He's actually at Mr. Olympia right now, and it's like that's a struggle when you're eating a hamburger, and here I am, drinking oat milk and eating salad, and he's just like he let his weight get out of control. And as much as I love him, we just have like just different views on different things. And he's an amazing dad. I would never take that away from him, and we're just better as friends. So
Okay, fair enough. So let's just start. I'm gonna go kind of around with you. Do you want a man that's a vegan like yourself?
he doesn't have to be vegan. I would like a man that is very health conscious in what he eats. So if you decide that you want to if you want to eat meat, at least, make sure that it's grass fed. If you're going to eat fish, make sure that it's wild caught, not farm raised, not pumped with antibiotics, and, be organic. At least, spend a little money on what you eat, because what you spend at the grocery store is what you save at the doctor's office.
Okay. All right. So this is Summer, Jersey City, 34, a teacher, also a celebrity nail technician, 2 kids. Let's get to it. Well, we know he has to be healthy. I guess let me just explore this whole area. Does he have to look a certain way?
Not look a certain way. My friends recently pointed out that I have a type. I do like black men. That is my preference. I like them.
You're a black woman, I'm assuming.
I am a mixed black woman. I identify as black, but my dad is Chinook Indian, Pakistani, Bayesian. My mom is Native American. So I'm mixed with a lot of things, but on an application, I'm black.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so let's get to it. What kind of man you looking for?
So I'm looking for a man that is ambitious. I'm looking for a man that is conscious of the future. He's not only living for the present, he's living for the future. I would like an honest man. I like a man that is goal driven, God fearing. I'm not saying that you have to go to church every Sunday, because I don't go to church at all. I'm very spiritual in a sense. I believe you reap what you sow, and karma's a bitch. So I try to, keep a clear path. I got like 6 things of sage in my house right now. I saged before I even got on here.
I didn't sage the YouTube, but I'm a known sager. Yeah, I just be praying for good Wi-Fi. I be needing more than sage. I be needing Jesus to
Wi-Fi. I keep my sage close by. So okay. I want a man that is dishonest, that knows what he wants in a woman. I want someone that wants to pour himself into the person that he's with, that is dedicated, that is loving, that is a great communicator, someone that I can have a conversation with, someone that can lead me. I want a traditional man in a sense, because I'm a traditional woman. I'm not going to speak about all my accolades, because I know that when it comes to a high valued man, they do not care about that. My son's father, he makes almost $300,000 a year. And it didn't matter whether I was gainfully employed or whether I had a degree or not. It was really about who I was as a person, and if I had the ability to be a great mother to his child, which I did. So those things didn't matter to him. So I just want somebody that they know who they are. They're not perpetrating a fraud. They don't have any addictions. I dated somebody that was gambling and would empty out my bank account. So I want someone that, wants to enjoy life, wants to travel, knows what they want for themselves and what they want in a partner.
So you say your child's father makes over 300K. Do you want to date a man that makes what your child's father makes?
So he makes close to 300,000, probably like 280 he makes about. I'm actually open-minded to a man making less. I have dated men that do make about $250,000 to $300,000. If anybody asks like what industry they're in technology. My son's father is an educator, a well-known educator in New York City. So I won't name any names, but I want someone that if they're not making a substantial amount of money, that they aspire to, and only because I want them to aspire to change their lives and to be able to make money where they can change their communities. I think that it's important for Black people as a whole to bridge the gap between, you know, upper class and lower class. Like there is a disparity between the two, and in order to do so, you need to have income and you need to make a good amount of money. And unfortunately, you know, that's solely through education. So I would hope that he would be educated and would be aspired to be able to make more money so that you can really enjoy life, because money's a tool, you know, it's nothing more than a tool to get what you want. So, and to do the things that you want, to have the freedom that you want. So that's what I aspire. So if he makes $50,000, $60,000, that's fine, as long as he, you know, pursues making more so that he has the freedom to be his authentic self. And you only see that when you make money and you use it to do the things that you want to do with it.
Okay. Do we do your deal breakers?
My deal break is liars, narcissistic people. I don't like individuals that gaslight me or anyone else. Anyone that has any type of addictions, gambling. Yeah, you can smoke weed, but if you're blowing through your savings and blowing through you can't pay your rent or your mortgage at the end of the month because you were too busy being high, that's not going to work. So if you have any vices that take over your life, that is problematic for me. I don't want any pedophiles. I don't want any, you know, anyone that's a felon, only because in my line of business, and especially with my son's father, like I can't be attached to that because it's detrimental, not only to myself, but to him. And because he's such a support system to my son, I would never want to put him in the position where he could lose his job, because then that takes, you know, away from my kids. So someone that, you know, that they're a good person. They're not out here, you know, beating old women in the street, robbing them, and you know, just an overall, like, no scammers. I didn't date a scammer, got scammed, and had to pay it back. So just like an honest man, like just an honest man that doesn't want to sit in central bookings because it's no fun.
Got you. Does he have to be in Jersey City?
He does not have to be in Jersey City. I'm well traveled. I am a born and raised New Yorker, so he can be in New York, he can be in PA, he can be in Hawaii. My dad's in Hawaii, so I don't mind traveling there. If I can get on a plane and they can get on a plane, I'm okay with that. But they would have to be willing to meet me over here, because I'm not flying anywhere for any man. You know, women are getting chopped up.
Okay, so you're not flying. Could he fly you to him?
He could fly me to him, but with the proper accommodations, I would have to stay in my own hotel room. I'm not looking to, you know, fly in and stay into anyone's home, preferably in a town that I have family or friends that reside in, just so that there's a level of, you know, safety. I have to be precautious as a woman. So if he wants to see me, it would have to be in a place that I know someone, and I can provide myself my own hotel accommodations, or he can pay for it if he wants, but I will not be staying with that individual.
Okay. Now, would you pay for your own trip in that accord, or he has to pay for the trip still?
He would have to pay for the trip. I mean, he could pay for the ticket for me to get on a plane, or a hotel accommodations. I can fly myself out, and you know, he can make plans for us to do different things, maybe sightseeing, to do some activities.
I get all that, but I want to be clear. If a guy lives somewhere else, you're clear you wouldn't stay with him, which I understand and respect. But is the expectation that he pays for the hotel you're staying in and your flight to the city? Are you saying he has to do both or one or the other?
He can pay for my hotel. I fly for free. I fly for free in the United States. My brother works for Delta.
Okay.
So he can pay for my hotel. I can get myself there. And it would be up to him to make the arrangements for wherever we're going to go out. Whatever, you know, date, place, restaurant, or sightseeing, that would be his responsibility.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, Summer, let's do the Kendra Cam, girl.
Okay.
You know, I've been waiting for this body. I can tell you got a body.
I am. So let me say this. I just moved into my new condo, but I'm 5'9". So I'm 5'9". I weigh 130 pounds.
Oh, you're okay.
That's
so you like a model shape. Okay, you look great. You definitely look good.
I have 2 kids, no stretch marks. I am in good shape. I do have a lot of tattoos though. I'm tatted up. So I have tattoos on my neck, across my chest, down my sides, down my back. So I have a lot of ink, which can be a turn off for some men, but I love it. So
okay. Now you mentioned that your child's father proposed. You didn't want to marry him. Is it your goal to get married still?
It definitely is my goal to be married. I take marriage very seriously. That's why I've never been married. I come from a single woman household where, my mom had been divorced 2 times and recently now is engaged. So I never wanted to have that same experience. So I figured if when it was time for me to get married, I would want my marriage to be my first and my last. So I never rushed into it because a marriage is a contract between you, your husband, and the state. And I don't want the state involved in my business until I'm 100% sure that this is the person that I want to be with for the rest of my life. And with my son's father, I wasn't too sure. I knew that I wanted to have a kid with him because he's a great person, and we get along well. And I believe that he deserved to have a child because he only had one, which was a girl, who's significantly older than my son. She's in her 20s. But he didn't have his family. His parents are dead. He only had one daughter. And when I found out I was pregnant, it was with a boy. So it allowed him to continue his legacy. And I felt like that's what our relationship was for him to obtain a son, and for his legacy, for his family to continue. So we were content with that. And I'm content with that, that our relationship served its purpose, which is we have a beautiful son together. So I would like my first marriage to definitely be my last.
So let me just ask you this. I'm just curious. I understand your thoughts on marriage. Sometimes men say, well, why didn't you think about marriage before you had your children?
Because sometimes when you wait, I wanted to be a mother. I think that sometimes, a lot of women, they want to be wives first. For me, I wanted to be a mom because when I leave this planet, it was more important for me to continue my legacy, by having my children. And I felt like that was the priority. At being 34, my oldest is 15. I have the ability to be a parent, to really teach her the ropes of life, to really enjoy having my kids because that's what I wanted first before being a wife. Being a wife isn't my priority. Being a mother was. So I got that. And I'm doing well at it. I have great kids. So great you can't even hear them. Like the other one that was screaming in the background, with the door, with the mom going to the club, Teresa.
Ooh, you
Teresa,
watch all the videos.
Yeah, I watch your videos. Yeah, I watched them, but that was my priority. I wanted to be a mom, and when I found out I was pregnant with my kids, an abortion wasn't an option for me. I felt like they were gifts from God, which they are, and I have them, and they're older. I waited until they were ages where I was comfortable enough dating, that I poured everything into my kids. And now, I have the freedom and the latitude, the financial stability, to be, a partner to someone, versus being a mom. Like I can do both at this point. Before I
could. Let me jump in. I gotta jump in, Summer. So let me ask this. So the new guy, is the expectation for him to like provide for your children? Like if you get married, what would be the dynamic that he should expect?
Well, he doesn't have to provide for them because they do have dads that are very active in their lives. I think that any man that is dating a woman, you understand that it's a package deal. So if you are part of my life, I would expect for you to have some type of relationship with my children, but I'm not expecting him to pay for college. If he chooses to, that's his business. But my kids are well taken care of.
Okay.
He doesn't have to be around them until we decide that it's something serious because I don't believe in bringing people around my kids unless it's going to be something that's going to be long term, because I don't want them being affected if we broke up.
Got you. Understood. All right. So we got a couple questions left. When was your last relationship?
My last relationship was 8 months ago. It was for 2 years.
Okay. And you don't have to answer.
The last time I was intimate was 8 months ago.
8 months ago. Are you waiting for your next relationship?
I can't say that I'm waiting. I'm just not jumping into anything. I'm taking my time. And my last relationship was so traumatizing that it scared me into dating people. I do see a therapist, so I'm constantly dealing with, just development as a person and unpacking any issues that I might have, childhood traumas or anything like that. I don't think that you need to see a therapist because, you're messed up. I think that everyone should see a therapist, just so that they can progress and really dig deep into themselves. So since my last relationship was so awful, I dated a man that told me he had 1 kid, turned around and had 5,
Oh, wow.
Didn't say that he gambled and had a gambling issue, had his address underneath his baby mother's address. And because I was so busy and I was working and just so dedicated to my own personal life, that I didn't really see the signs. I saw them, but I was kind of like, I was blinded by it. I had just moved to my state, and I felt like, I only had him because my family was, in New York and I was here. And the little bit of something that he offered, I felt like it was better than nothing. And it was because I was lonely. So I had to take accountability for that. And once I took accountability, I was like, bitch, you were lonely. Get your shit together, and I moved forward from it. I dodged the bullet. So.
Okay. So listen, they talk about you in the comments. They saying, girl, she can talk.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry, you guys. I can't see. And yes, I can talk.
They're like, oh my God, she is long.
My bad. And that is me. I am.
We're almost done. All right, sweetheart. Why do you think you're single, honey?
I'm single because I'm focused on myself. I'm focused on I've been focused on being a mom and, being a great teacher, being a good friend. I really focused on the other aspects of my life and not so much a relationship. I want to keep it for them.
And why would a guy be lucky to be with you, Summer?
I'm ambitious. I'm a hustler. I am determined. I'm resilient. I don't give up. I believe that you can either let life happen or you can actually have control of it. So I believe in controlling my life. I'm going to always thrive. It doesn't matter how old I am. So I think that I'm a great catch because I'm an amazing support system to whoever I'm with, whether you're my friend, or my lover, or in a romantic relationship with me. Just knowing that you have somebody that's solid in your corner, that's not gonna leave you destitute. I'm smart, where you can actually come to me and say, hey, listen, I have a problem. What do you think I should do about it? And I can give you some sound advice versus something that is ignorant, or uneducated. So I think that I'm a good person because I'm a good catch because I'm a good friend, and I think that it's very important to be a good friend first before, you are anything else to someone,
Okay. Okay, Summer. Okay. I love you, girl. All right. What's the age range you would date?
I would go up to, I would say 45.
34 to 45?
Yes.
And
45, 50. I would do 50 if it's a good looking 50.
Okay. You said he can have kids already.
Yes, preferably not like babies, infants, toddlers, anything under the age of 10, hopefully older.
Okay. Do you want more kids yourself?
Not really, but okay. I am open-minded to the right person. But I'm not really. Okay.
Really. All right, let's do it. This is Summer, Jersey City. You don't have to be in Jersey City, but if you're not, you will have to either fly to her or make accommodations to get her there hotel-wise. She could take care of her own plane ticket. 34, she'll date 30. You said 30 and up?
So I would do my age, 34 and
34 up to 45, you said, right?
45, 50, a good looking 50.
Good looking 50. She's a teacher, a celebrity nail technician. She has 2 kids. All right, honey, how do you want the guy to reach out to you, sweetie?
So you can reach me on my Instagram. It's summer, like my name, like the season, and it's Bunny Bunnii, not the woman that was sleeping with Offset, but Bunnii. So instead of a Y in Bunny, it's two I's.
All right, let me look it up real quick while I have you here. So the word summer, like how it's written at the bottom, right?
Yes.
Summer, Bunnii. There's a couple. So there's no underscore. I spelled it wrong. That's my fault. So summer, Bunni. Wait, so summer, Bunnii.
Yes.
Okay, is this you right here?
That is me. That's
okay.
me.
So it's literally, if I'm trying to get it, there we go. Summer Bunni. So SUMMERBUNNII. All right, sweetheart, you keep me posted how it goes, honey.
I will. Thank you. And I'm sorry I was long-winded, you guys.
Yeah, that's that. She knows she can talk, child.
I can't. I teach.
Bye, baby girl.
Bye.
All right, let me see if I can get a guy. Let's try to get a guy. Hello?
How you doing?
Okay, what's your name, baby?
Tay New.
Tay New. Tay New. Are you first time here?
I've been watching your show, but you hit me the first person, but then the Wi-Fi messed up. So I'm glad I got back.
I'm glad you got back too. How old are you, Tay New?
47. My birthday's in 10 days.
Okay, happy birthday in a way. Is that gonna be your Capricorn then, right?
Yeah, Capricorn.
Capricorn season. All right, Tay New, where you calling us from?
Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix, Arizona. What do you do for a living?
I'm an artist by God's gift, but I work as a clinical intake specialist for veterans, where they come and when veterans get benefits.
So what's that title?
Clinical intake specialist.
A clinical intake specialist?
Specialist.
Say one more time, honey.
Clinical intake specialist.
Intake specialist. Okay. Mm-hmm. You have any children?
No, ma'am. I had a child once, but they passed away a long time ago.
So sorry to hear that. Sorry about that. Okay. So this is Tay New, 47, Capricorn, Phoenix, Arizona, is a clinical intake specialist. We got that. He's a Capricorn. What kind of woman you looking for, Tay New?
Kind of open to any kind of woman, you know what I mean? Sometimes you can't, you find love, it comes in different shapes and sizes. So I'm just open to anything. Really, just if we connect, it's all good.
What's some deal breakers?
Drama, just drama. You know what I mean? Like I've been married once, and she wasn't over her baby daddy. She was always in his mix. And just drama. That's really it.
Drama, that's really it. So Tay New, 47, Capricorn. Does she have to look a certain way?
Not really. Just
not really.
Confident in herself. You know what I mean?
Confident in herself. Does she have to make a certain amount of money?
Nah.
No. Does she have to be
just able to take care of herself? Like, if, the lifestyle that she wants, she strives to take care of herself. You know what I mean? Once we get together, and we can build. I don't mind paying for stuff when we go out. I'm a gentleman. Ladies, man, I believe if you want to take a woman out, you should want to pay. Some women like to pay for themselves. It just depends on the situation.
But you like to pay when you take women out on dates?
Of course. I mean, that's just being a gentleman. I'm from the country. I'm from Kentucky. I was raised to, like, if you like a woman, that's being a gentleman. I mean, a lot of women can try to take advantage of it nowadays, but you just got to keep your head on the swivel and make sure you ain't getting played.
Fair enough. What's the age range you would date? You're 47.
I'd probably say 30 to 50.
30 to 50. Could the woman have kids?
Yeah, maybe one or two. Like, I just find that a lot of times when a woman has a lot of kids and she's not in the situation, it could be some drama. I just don't like drama. I didn't been through the baby daddy drama before, and I ain't trying to relive that situation.
So not trying to live it again. All right. Do you desire to have any more children?
Uh, Kinda, but at my age, I'm not really sure. Just because I would want to be around for their whole life, and like by the time they a teenager, I would be probably around 70, maybe like 60s and 70s, and I try to take care of myself. I mean, I'm a big guy. I was 450. I'm around just about 300 now, so I didn't worked on my weight and stuff. But I just hopefully I'll be around long enough if I do have children. That'd be my biggest concern. To try to be there as a father figure. So, I wouldn't. I done been a stepdaddy before. I wouldn't mind being it again, but just as long as ain't no drama entailed.
Got you. All right. So you say you date 30 to 50. Did I ask, does the woman have to look a certain way?
Yeah, I said it don't
Okay.
matter as long as they
All right.
confident in themselves.
Got you. Does she have to make a certain amount of money?
Nah.
No. Let's do the Kendra Cam. Tay New.
Where's the camera? Right there.
Okay, let's see you. All right. Let's see you, Tay New. Oh. So Tay New, when was your last relationship?
Uh, my last serious relationship was my ex-wife, and that was like we got divorced in 2012. I didn't date it, but after that, I kind of just for a while I just wanted to like just live my life. I had this like I was kind of like I'm just be a bachelor for life, and just do me. But then as I got older, I just I'm really like a romantic, intellectual guy, so I started thinking about being in relationships again. And I moved here 7 years ago, and I just been working at getting myself established because I was taught you gotta build your life, and a lot of women want men that got a crib. I got my own house, 3-bedroom townhouse, got my own vehicle work, so I take care of myself. So now I'm in a position to court and have the things that a woman desires or needs to be in a relationship. So I feel like I'm ready now.
Okay. When did you get divorced?
2012.
2012. So that's 10 years ago. You don't have to answer this question, but I'm going to ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Probably about 4 months ago.
Okay. Why do you think you're single, Tainu?
I think probably one of the biggest reasons is uh like I ain't really been out much. Phoenix is a big place, and like I said, I've been working towards establishing myself, and I didn't talk to a few women, but it ain't really got nowhere. I think it's really because um I'm very like intellectual and uh like conscious and try to be aware, and just try to build on that sense like a person's mental. And I think a lot of times people can take it the wrong way because they think you try and psychoanalyze them a lot. And then another reason why I just think is one of the biggest things is probably my weight, because a lot of women, I know women, teddy bear season is cold right now, so we in season right now. But I think that's a lot of times a deal breaker for a lot of women is they go by the visual first, the physical first. And like a lot of times I probably wouldn't get on a woman's radar. But if I get a chance to talk to them, I feel like I do. So I think that's probably why.
You know what's so interesting that you say that though, because on the opposite side, when I have women who might not be in shape, they are like, why should that be a hindrance for me to find love? It's about what's inside. But you are right. I sit here as a host, and I can tell you both genders focus on appearance first.
I
You
mean,
know, I know
world,
men are more vocal about it, but women are the same. So I just feel like if as women, if you when there's pushback on if you're not in particular shape and you shouldn't be judged, the proof is in the pudding. There's times when women will tolerate more nonsense with a guy who might have a six pack than a guy who they deem to not be in
yeah,
the
I mean,
moment.
we flesh and blood beings, and we carnal by nature, and that's just human nature, and a lot of people don't want to face that, but that's true. You know what I mean? And sometimes, you like we dealt a whole lot of cards in life, and I'm blessed to have all my faculties. I just had to deal with my weight, and that's the only thing. Some people mentally ain't focused, uneducated, liars, cheats, beat, like, violent, and all those things. I just feel like, with the cards I've been dealt in my life, I'm happy that being overweight is the only thing I done had to deal with in life.
Well, I love that. Is that something that you're trying to change?
Yeah, like I said, I done lost a person. I was 400 some pounds, and I actually got down to as low as I've been was 235, and I
That's
injured my
good.
leg working out. So I kind of battled back from that, and just like I'm vegan, I don't eat meat and stuff like that. And I've been conscious of my weight, and I understand that uh it's really not about gaining a woman, it's about being healthy. You know what I mean? Like the Summer said before, these are our temples, we only get one of them, and I just try to take care of myself as best as I can. But we genetics, I'm my family made over, and I'm from the country. We grew up eating chitlins and hog maws and 3-course meals for breakfast. My granny always like, I feed you and put a roof over your head, so be thankful. So but once I got old and got conscious, I work out. I'm conscious of my health and working at it, and I feel like that once I put an effort to looking for a woman, I find that. But like I said, my cousin turned me on to your show, and I've been watching for a couple weeks now, and I love it. Keep doing your thing, and I'm glad I got to talk to you.
I'm glad you did too. So we're almost done. Tanu, why? How you say your name for me again? Tanu.
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 Yeah.
Why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
I'm a gentleman. You know what I mean? No kids. I'm settled. I have a home, work, employed. I have gifts. I'm an artist by nature. I paint and draw, do graphic design. I'm into music a little bit. I used to manage a few artists. That's why my Instagram is at Coolside Mafia. That was my management team. Um, and I just think that, once a person get to know me, I'm a man's man, you feel me? And a romantic, all the things that a woman wants, if she could just deal with a teddy bear, she got a winner.
Okay, and does she have to be in Phoenix, Arizona?
Not really. I'm down with traveling.
Okay.
I can travel when my job lets me. I fly out. You know what I mean?
Oh, you fly the woman out to you.
Yeah, but it would be, like I say, it would just have to be. I ain't no dummy. I ain't no sucker. I ain't no trick. You feel me? I got my head on. Like we would, like I would help on the trip, or she want to come. Like, it would work out. You know what I mean? It will work out.
Okay, so this is Tanu, 47, Phoenix, Arizona, clinical intake specialist. Who'll date 30 to 50. All right, so this is the IG, Cool Side Mafia 859.
Yes, ma'am.
All
And my
right.
Facebook is Tanu Dyer L E with a hyphen EL after my last name, and that's on Facebook.
Okay, is that what your preference is?
What's that?
For them to reach out to you on Facebook?
I got Facebook and Instagram, either or.
Okay, so IG's at the bottom, so that might be the primary one. Okay.
All right.
All right. It was good talking to you.
You too,
Bye,
Queen.
Tanu.
Have a nice
Bye,
night.
sweetheart. Okay. Let me see. Ooh, child. Everybody got listen. I like sometimes people need to talk, so I don't mind listening. But I see y'all aggravation in the comments, child. Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. What's your name, honey?
Monet.
Monet, where are you calling us from?
I am calling from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Las Vegas. How old are you?
I am 31.
31. What do you do for a living?
I work for American Express as a travel agent.
American Express.
Consultant.
Travel consultant?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you have any children?
I do. I have 4 boys.
4 boys. How old are your boys, honey?
I have a 12-year-old. My major is 4. I have Kenji. He's 12. Major is 4. And my twins are 3.
Okay, wait. So you have 12 and then 4? And your twins are 3.
Yes.
Are they all by the same dad?
No. I have 2 baby dads.
Are your 4-year-old and your 3-year-old by the same man?
Yes.
Okay. Why you not with them?
domestic violence didn't work out. Just not a man. Just.
You said you have 2 children's dads?
Yeah, 2 baby daddies. So my
Okay.
oldest is by one, and then my 3 youngest is by the same guy.
Okay, and you said it was a domestic violence situation?
Yeah.
How do you guys co-parent now?
Kendra, if I told you the truth, you wouldn't even believe me. But we don't talk, but this is icing on the cake. We literally stay in the same building.
Y'all live in the same building?
My right hand to God.
Does he see his children?
I don't deal with him at all.
So is he not in the children's life either?
It's like a pop in, pop out whenever I feel like I want to be a dad. Oh, let me come around and take a picture for Instagram and disappear.
So do y'all ever run into him in the hallway?
No, I try to avoid him at all costs. Literally.
Why do you live in the same building as him?
It was really a coincidence. So it was a coincidence. I didn't even know he lived there. I moved from my previous place, like, oh, let me move to this side of town to get away, to get away from, hopefully I won't run into him. And
well, now that you live there, why haven't you relocated to somewhere else?
Because he's like I guess it's supposedly whatever situation you guys going on. So he's a pop in, pop out, and I already made my lease. So it's hard to break lease nowadays. I'm a single mom to 4, so I can't really afford to be uprooting and moving around. I don't feel like I should have to stop my life for a man that just, you're not being a dad. You're not doing nothing for my kids. You do you, I do me.
So with the domestic violence situation, are there police reports to protect you?
Yeah. So we don't deal with each other for that. Yeah. So
okay. All right, let's keep going. This is Monet, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Monet, when's your birthday or zodiac sign?
I'm July 3rd. I am a Cancer.
So this is Monet, Las Vegas. 31, works for American Express Travel. Has 4 boys. Don't tell me Wi-Fi. Don't start Wi-Fi. All right, Monet, what kind of man you looking for?
I'm just looking for a man that's honest and trustworthy. Like, you don't even have to be the whole 100%. I could be the 80. As long as you bring at least 20, we can work with that. Like, I've been through so much with men that only show up and want to show 1% and I got to provide the 99. That's not okay. If I got to put the 80, at least give me 20% and we can work with that. You feel? Just come with something. But when you come with nothing, it's nothing to do. We have nothing in common. It's nothing we can do with that.
You said come with 80 and you'll provide 20%.
However, you come with the 20, I provide the 80. Just come with something. I feel like in this generation, nobody comes with anything. And I'm just like a big heart. I'm always giving. I wear my shoulder on my sleeve. That's going to be my biggest problem. So that's what just pure attention. God-fearing as well. That's about it.
Okay. What's some deal breakers?
Deal breakers. I hate a person that's not family oriented. I feel like that was always a red flag in me that I always ignored with men. No family connection. Don't talk to your mom. Can go on months, years without talking to your parents. No interaction with your siblings and things like that. So stuff like that. Non-family oriented. Not God-fearing. Don't want to work. Deal breaker for sure. Just things of that nature.
Okay. Does he have to look a certain way?
No.
Does he have to make a certain amount of money? Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
Just take care of yourself. That's it. Enough to take care of yourself. I got me and my 4 kids. Just take care of yourself.
Can he have kids?
Yes. I got 4, so who am I to judge?
Do you want more kids?
I do. I want 7 kids, Kendra. I come from a big family. My mom has 10, 6 boys, 4 girls. So I definitely want a bigger family.
Okay. So you want 3, you have 4, you want 3 more children?
I want 3 more kids. Hopefully all girls.
So do you want to have 3 more kids or could the guy have 3 kids?
Or like that.
Okay. So what would you say to a guy that might be cautious, because you do have 3 children under the age of 5. Mm-hmm. You do have 3 children under the age of 5. So what would you say to the man that might be cautious that, you have 4 children?
This is a tight ship I run over here. So it's me and you. Like, I don't even really rush men into meeting my kids. I've been single for 2 years now. So I'm not even big on bringing my kids around. You hear my house, it's 3 kids under 5. Do you hear the background? I run a tight ship over here. So I'm not worried about that. Just let's focus on me and you. I'm not even big on, hey, meet my kids. But I want to make sure you're good enough to even come into my kid's life, if that makes sense.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Ooh. Okay. I'm in a romper, so excuse me, it's my off day and I'm chilling. 100 pounds.
Oh, you have on, okay, you do have on clothes. Like, girl, ooh, look at that body. Ooh, you got a booty. So, Monet, when was your last relationship?
2 years ago with my kid's dad.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but when's the last time you guys, well, when you was intimate?
A lady never kisses and tells, so we'll plead the fifth.
Why do you think you're single?
I feel like just being a single mom to 4 boys, like that's always like a, I won't be crying over here. That's always like a deal breaker to me. That's just right there is a red flag. Like most guys, it never even go past that. Like I think I'm fucking dope. Like don't just look at me and say, oh damn, she got 4 kids, red flag. Even though it probably is, I get it. 31, 4 kids. They like what's going on with you. But I feel like that's just like my biggest thing. And then I always have my guard up because of the shit I have been through in my past. So it's hard for me to trust people. So I'm always, one eye open, or if something is good, I feel like I mess it up because I'm like, well, this is too good to be true because of what I've been through in my past. So I find myself making things a little harder.
Okay. I think a guy that has kids might be good. What men have said, this is what men have said. The challenge with women that potentially might have children, they have to always consider a couple things. A, the child's father, and then you have 4 boys. So now he has 4 boys who will grow into men, who are not his sons, that may back talk, may be disrespectful. Who knows? I'm quite sure you have good boys. But and then more so if he's a man's man, he has to be willing to provide for you and your children in some way. So it's like, okay, can I provide for 5 other people? Because it's not one person. So this is what men have broke down, I guess, the explanation of why there's pushback at times. But there could be a man that has 3 kids already that totally will understand your dynamic, or a man who just loves you and doesn't care that you have 4 kids. Anything can happen. Monet, why would a guy be lucky to be with you, honey?
Because I just have pure intentions. I have a good heart. I just been through a lot, so I have so much more to offer to a man. I'm very God-fearing, and I'm understanding, and I like to have fun. So all that cheating and all that stuff is not necessary. I like women too, so we got to do stuff like that to keep some spice in the bedroom. I'm with all of that too. So I just feel like,
you left that for the very end.
Yeah.
So is that just something fun time, or do you?
No, I'm bisexual. I like women and men. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so did you want to look for women tonight, or are you focusing on men only?
For both, hit me up.
Oh, so I didn't ask any questions about women, or do you want to break down the type of woman you like?
Just a woman that's confident. I love a woman that's confident in herself, and a man. Anybody that's just confident in stuff, you just know who you are. Like a person that's for sure on who they are and they stand on it. Nobody can change that. That's what I look for in person. Just pure confidence. You're just confident.
Have you ever been in a relationship with a woman?
Yeah. So I was with a relationship with the woman. I was with Chanel for 2 years. Yeah, 2 years. My son at the time, Kenji, was 4. Yeah, I was with a woman for 2 years. She went to prison. She was a mess. She was in the streets. She was a mess. But that's my dog.
You know how to pick them, don't you?
I guess. My mama told me the same thing. Like, girl, just take some time. Just chill.
Okay. You took 2. So do you think you got healed, or will make wiser decisions moving forward?
Yeah, I do go to therapy and all that good stuff. I'm healed, but I still, like you said, I live in a fucking building where this bum lives at. So it's kind of, but I don't see him, which is weird. I've been here for a year, but my lease is up next month. So I'm out of here on January 12th, but that's neither here nor there. But, yeah, I think I'm for the most, it's like a wound that has on a Band-Aid, but sometimes the Band-Aid lifts up, but I think I'm okay.
Okay. How do you want the guy? Oh, what's the age range you would date, Monet?
I'm 31. Old boy said he a sugar baby. So I'm trying to cut him off at 90. So I'm going up to 90 years old if he can be a sugar daddy or a sugar mama.
Are you serious?
I'm very serious.
So you would date a man in his 80s?
Yeah. If he's a good 80, like he can walk and talk and stuff like that, yeah.
But you're expecting him to pay all the bills?
No, we can still work it out.
What's the oldest man you've ever dated?
The oldest man I've ever really dated, seriously. I talked to some guy that was like 62 for like 2 months.
Oh, wow. Okay, so
I'm an older soul, so I feel like I just connect more with older people.
All right. She would like to date a man 90 and up. Well, her age and 90.
No,
How
but
was you?
like 62 for real.
62. Okay, so 62. So 31 to 62.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have to be in Las Vegas?
Please don't be in Vegas. I'm from California, by the way. I just live here. But please don't be in Vegas.
So how would it work? Would he have to fly you out to see him?
No, I can fly. I'm a travel consultant. I can fly anywhere.
Oh, so you would fly yourself to see
fly
him?
and stay anywhere. Yeah, I have fun. I have a great support system with my family. So 4 kids don't hinder my life. I live a great life. I have fun. Y'all can reach me on Facebook, Instagram, all that. I live a great life. 4 kids. Ladies, don't let people think that because you have multiple kids, you cannot live a great life. I live a great life with 4 kids. I live in a beautiful apartment community. I drive a great car, Audi that's paid for. I have a great job, all of that. Go to school, all of that. Do not think because you have kids, it hinders your life. They're lost. I promise you.
PSA announcement for tonight. Shout out to the moms. All right, let's do it, Monet. How do you want the guy to reach out to you?
You can hit me up on Facebook. I'm under Monet Nay, just Monet, and then the last 3 letters of my last name on Facebook. And then I'm on Instagram as Soulfully_Nay.
Soulfully_Nay. So spell it out, the Instagram.
My Instagram is SOULFULLY_NAE.
Say it slow. SUL.
No, SOU, like soulfully. SOULFULLY_NAE. NAE.
NAE?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me see if I find it.
Monet.
Say one more time, honey.
And then Facebook is just Monet, MONAE, NAE.
SOULFULLY_NAE.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so it's private, but I think I found you.
That's me.
I'm gonna try to get it clear. There you go.
Yes, ma'am.
Soulfully Nay. All right, boo. Well, keep me posted how it goes, baby girl.
Bye, everybody. Thank you for having me.
Bye, baby. Let's see. Hello.
Hey, Kendra.
Hey, boo. What's your name?
Well, you see Sarkita, but it's Zarina. You know,
Zarina from Philly?
No, ma'am.
From where?
Remember the one Drake or Better.
Drake or Better. Yes. Girl, okay. You know you was a viral girl.
As I should be. As I deserve.
Okay, so if you don't remember, you look a little different tonight. You said I'm coming to let the people know. Because I guess they didn't know. Okay. So when you were here the last time, I asked you what kind of man you want, and you said Drake or Better. Then we got, and then at the very end, you broke down that Drake tried to talk to you at least on 3 occasions. So this is your update. So give me the update, girl.
Okay, so I just came back from Yo City. I touched down in Yo City. I met a wonderful man. I believe he's better than Drake. And he flew me to Yo City, girl. I was there and I was trying to contact you to come support the Christmas event. He flew me to Yo City. And I just want to say I love Chicago. Chicago is the bomb. Okay,
wait a minute. So the guy saw you on this show and he flew you from where are you calling us from again, Serena?
Texas.
So tell me, did he see you on the show?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me how that happened. So he saw you, he DM'd you. What happened?
Oh, first of all, I got so many DMs. So I just had to pray through the DMs and be like, come on, Lord, just whoever is going, I know, come on. I prayed through, stepped through, and I was like, let me respond. I took a week to look through and responded to one who was decent, who approached me appropriately. And I honestly say, he's the bomb.
And he offered to fly. So he paid for you to come to Chicago to meet him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Look at you.
He took care of the flight. He took care of me very well. It was really romantic. It was wonderful. I do believe it was the wrong time for us to probably meet. It was, but I mean, he's a catch. He's a big fish.
He's a big fish. So are you guys staying in touch?
I don't think I'm for him as much as I would have loved to have been.
Well, okay, so what did not okay? Why are you not for him?
Why am I not for him? That's a good question. Like, he's so busy. He's a successful man, so he's very busy. And that's a good question. I want to ask him, but he's so busy.
So is this something that you would like to continue to pursue?
I think so. If he's still into me and can handle me, because I was probably too much for him. But you know, busy men don't have time to explain. And I do know that he is dating another woman. Okay. Respectfully, he's dating another woman. So I'm hoping that he's getting rid of her and just trying to make space for me now that we've met and our chemistry was good.
Okay. So you liked him?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
However, I'm still single, girl. Hold on. I'm still single though.
Okay, so you want to put it out there again?
Yeah, I do. I do want to put it.
So do you want to respond to any, there's so many Drake comments. So do you have a response to all the people who thought you were capping, who didn't understand if Drake tried to talk to you 3 times? Why didn't you try to just pursue Drake? Like, what is your response to all the people? Because they had a lot to say about you.
They did. And you know what? I want to say people could be so ugly and they assume and they run off without information. That's real ignorant. I've done that too. So I forgive all the negative bitches and haters. You know, I get that. I'm sure you get it all the time. So yeah,
so I was going to say, you have to have tough skin to be, I'm literally a public figure, but I'm like, I have like badges because I've been doing this for 20 years. So though I know some people are getting acclimated with me from this show, which is almost 3 years old, I have a whole media career. People have been talking about shit about me for 20 years. So when people say stuff, I'm like, at this time, honey, like it's really hard. Nothing bothers me. When you come for anybody attached to me, that could be a different side. But you can pretty much say, I done heard everything. Bad wig, ugly, like whatever you say. Oh, young child. There ain't nothing you can say together. Yeah. I've heard it all. So I will say for you, it takes a lot of tough skin. And I respect that about you, to be honest.
Thank you. I'm learning from the best, girl. I see you just be they be trying to shoot at you.
I don't give a shit. People, let me tell you, I sit here very humble. I don't share a lot of things, but I have an amazing life that I am very grateful for. And I know who I am. So other people's opinions can never direct my energy because I know my reality. I don't share a lot, and that is intentional, but I have a wonderful reality. So I don't let it get to me. But I'm always wondering if other people can handle it, because when you do become a highlight, it is a lot of energy. So I'm happy you were strong enough to deal with all the negativity. But did Drake happen to see it? Do we know? Did you go to his DMs?
So I've been in the man's DMs. He don't respond to me. So Drake, holla if you hear me.
Are you still open to him if he comes around?
Oh yeah, if he comes. I said I meant to, even if I'm in a relationship, they're gonna have to understand I'm gonna need a hall pass for Drake. Like, he's my dream guy. He's who I want, who's who I like. However, if I might not be for him. So I still have to keep my options open, and I'm really still single. So, you know, it is what it is. But I'm sure there's better, and I believe I did definitely run into some better.
All right. So do you want to put it out here? Do you want to, this is your second time. You get 2 times.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So, Zarina, how old are you again?
37.
37.
A lot this time. Look.
What's your zodiac sign or birthday? Scorpio. You have children, right?
I do. 2 children. And I want to just take a moment and to say, anybody who has anything negative to say about women with children, you can kiss every mama's ass. I hate people who judge women for having children. They're such a blessing. They are never a burden. They are bonuses, period.
How old are your children?
17 and 3.
17 and 3. Why are you not with the 3-year-old dad? I can't remember.
He couldn't take my entertainment lifestyle. It's a lot. I'm too much for some men, and I was too much for him. But I said, if he wanted to have counseling, we sure could have, because he's still a great man. Great.
He's a good father?
Mm-hmm. Great father.
Zarina, what do you do again for a living?
Well, I'm a Renaissance woman.
What does that mean?
I do many things, Kendra. So I really do. Instead of dating, I invest in my talents. So I really do a lot, especially motherhood. I wake up to that job. That's an infinite position. So that's the number one. I'm a mother.
What do you get a check for?
I get a check for singing, modeling, art, property management, brand ambassadoring. That's why I say I really am a Renaissance woman. And yeah, and child support because I'm a good mama.
Okay. So that's singing, modeling. You say you also do art, property management, brand ambassador, and child support. Do you have OnlyFans? I can't remember.
I sure do. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's one of my little residual incomes. I sure do. I forgot. Yeah.
Okay. And then, do you want to sing? I usually ask people when they sing to give us like 10 seconds or 20 seconds. It's up to you.
You know what? For other people live, I don't want to, but for you, I sure.
You don't have to if you don't want to. So listen, this show is very volunteer. So if you don't want to do it, we don't have to do it. So don't do nothing that you don't want to do.
Oh yeah, I never do, girl. I never do. I'm so
okay.
I'm so brave.
So you don't want to do it?
I'll give it 10 seconds.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't go to church on Sunday. I don't get on my knees to pray. Don't recognize those words from the Bible. I got my own special way. Yeah, baby, I know Jesus loves me. Maybe just a little bit more. If I fall on my knees every Sunday, I will never leave his candy store. But he's got to be a chocolate Jesus. Make me feel so good inside.
Well, this is like a sexy church song.
Oh, yes. God is sexy. Is God not sexy? Yes,
Kendra. What about God is being sexy?
God is sexy.
Okay, you don't have a bad voice.
Every time people have sex, whose name do they call? If it ain't they persons, God is sexy.
Ah, my past be watching my show sometimes. Let's move forward, girl. You don't have a bad voice. You don't have a bad voice at all. Yeah. Okay. All right, so Zarina, let's do it. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I still want a Drake or better.
Still a Drake or better. You know, we broke this down. Who is better than Drake? Because Drake is so rich. So it's like when you mean Drake or better, that's why I said, do you mean money-wise, appearance-wise? There could be a lot of men who somebody could find more attractive than Drake. But there's not too many men on the planet that are more rich than Drake.
Yes, and let's subtract the money. Let's take the money out because he's a valuable person. There's many men as valuable as him. We haven't even seen those. I think we're in a generation, we're going to see plenty of them probably skyrocket more money than him. But for me, for what I see, Drake is really spiritual. If y'all listen to his music about, God's plan and all that, I love that. I love when a man can, address God, especially in music. He's very inspirational. He's diverse. Look at all the people he's worked with. The man is diverse. I do believe he's a good father, even though we know he doesn't, doesn't really care for the baby mama, but he represents a good father. And he's a Scorpio. I love Scorpio people. I think Scorpio people are just the shit, high vibe or negative. I love Scorpio people. And outside of being a real fan, I just see him as just a great man. And I can't believe all the women he's been with have turned him down. Like these bitches are sleeping on him, but
because once you get with Drake, you might not want to deal with all the things that come with Drake. And not every woman, like, let's just use Rihanna. Rihanna's Rihanna. She ain't dealing with a Zarina who gonna do whatever, even though she know I'm his girl. A lot of women, I think it's the fantasy, right? And then when you get to it, I'm not saying you can't deal with it. Some women can deal with it, right? But sometimes, Drake, you definitely know there's gonna be more than one girl. You probably not going to get your time. You might want to spend holiday with him and you can't spend a holiday. And then you might start to realize, well, I'm not being really fed in this relationship. Yes, I have amazing dates at times, but I want something more. So I totally can see why women who dated him eventually say enough is enough. I want something that is real and more substantial. I don't think Drake will ever be with one woman. I mean, I could be wrong, but he's not giving me the one woman vibes.
I agree. We know he's such a thought. He get around, but if he's just a get around guy, like I said, I still want to ride an experience just to see, because he can be with 1,000 women. You know what I'm saying? But I still want the experience of the man.
Hello?
Oh shucks. I'm sorry. Am I back? Okay. Sorry, my mama called it. So, like, for instance, I would say I want to date Tupac, but he not here. Nip is not here. And if these men were alive and single,
Girl, do not say no Nipsey Hussle when you know how people feel about Lauren London, child.
Oh, I love Lauren. And let me tell you.
Please do not say that.
No, and I'm gonna tell you, you know what? I would like to share a real experience about me meeting him and knowing him, because I'm from the same place he's from, South Central Los Angeles. When I say I would love a Nip, even but I don't think there's gonna be any more like Nip. But Nip was so loyal to Lauren, it was unreal. I've been a model in LA around him, as you know, in the entertainment. Nip was loyal on an unreal level to Lauren London, and I love her. We're from the same place. I freaking love Lauren London. However, if he was single, and he was when I knew him and met him, I attempted to hook him up with my friend. So like I said, his mentality is really what we need in the men. His image, not so much of what I desired, but men like him. If there was more men like him on the planet, for sure, Nip is great, especially due to his loyalty. Now, if Drake could be as loyal as Nip, which I could kind of believe, you know, because Nip was, you know, he's really loyal. But you know, I would love if Drake is a loyal man and he was about having a real Black woman who's strong and can stick through all the skin, and I would be that for him. I believe I could be what he needs and what he's seeking for in a woman. He asked all these women, they all said no. I believe I have liked him on a level that I've had a crush on him for so long. He's dating women who didn't give a shit.
I think you're fast. I think this is why. Well, I don't know. You got flew to Chicago, so maybe it doesn't turn the men off. But even in your second go around, you still just fascinated with Drake.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna always be as a fan, especially from a fan basis, you know, and a fantasy basis. I love me some Drake, and you know, if I have an opportunity and a chance, if he wants me, I'm going to give him a shot. And you know, but it's not my fault. I like some Drake, but there are other men, and it's the image. There's a lot of men as fine as him. There's a lot of men as, you know, loving into hip hop as him. There's definitely some guys who hold the bar or even better. And it doesn't have to be the money. The money, cancel the money out. I still think he's a solid dude on a whole lot of levels that I would appreciate.
Okay, what's some deal breakers for you?
What was the crimes record? If you have any type of sexual assault on your record, I want to see a record. So depending on the crimes that you've been in jail for, you know, because I'll date somebody that's been in prison. I'll date someone who's been in prison. But I need to know what's on your record. What's on your record? What were your crimes? Were you messing with kids, beating women? What's on your record? So and then that's one deal breaker. Another deal breaker is being desperate for money. Don't want to date no man who's too desperate for money, who will do the stupid shit for money. You know what I'm saying?
Does a guy have to make a certain amount of money to date you?
More than me.
And what is this?
At the moment, you know, you know, I'm only around 50K. I'm still a little puppy, a little dog in the money game, but I make enough to take care of me and mine. I would love a man who makes more than me, enough to spare, and who is generous with his funds on me.
Okay. All right. So this is Zarina, Texas, 37, Scorpio, 2 children. Let's do the Kendra Cam, honey.
Okay. Oh, can I say one more thing?
Yes.
My music is streaming. I would love it if y'all would go check out the music. Y'all can go judge that, listen to that, and judge that instead of just this conversation.
I'm gonna let you plug it out because you know there is a lot of attention to you. So how do they find your music?
Under Starkita.
Starkita. Okay.
Starkita.
Okay. All right, so she is an artist. I'm gonna allow her to do that because this is her second time on the show, and y'all gave her so much. Y'all need to see what she got going on. Okay, you came dressed tonight. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. All right. So, do you want me to call you Starkita, or you want to continue by Zarina?
They're both my real names. So,
right. So do you want more kids?
Yes.
You do. Okay. Because the guy already have kids.
Yes.
Okay. When was your last relationship?
A year ago.
A year ago.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
When I flew to Chicago.
Woo! Oh, see, I wasn't gonna ask you, but that so y'all got it in.
Real ass bitch, I give a fuck about these niggas.
So why are y'all not talking? So what is the moment? I'm confused.
Well, I mean, you know, I'm still kind of in the dark. I feel like maybe he's too caught up with business and personal matters, especially during the holiday, to really kind of give me the
You're making a lot of excuses for him. So is he not calling you or something? What's the situation?
Yeah, he hasn't called me. He hasn't been calling me. We've been text messaging, but it's just been very lightweight. I know he's a very busy man.
Do you think that maybe he flew you out there to hit it and now he's not he got what he wanted?
That could be, but I don't want to judge his actions. I'm just giving him like, the ball's still in his court.
So when was the last time you were here?
Oh, I just flew in from there yesterday.
Oh, you just got back.
It's fresh. Yeah.
Oh, so you haven't talked to him in 24 hours?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's no big deal.
Were you guys talking every day prior?
Slightly.
Okay. Oh, okay. So really you'll know within this week.
I think so too. Yeah, I'm giving him time to breathe, you know what I'm saying? And he has a man with children, and a man with children needs time with his family, and I respect that.
So he has a girl as a family or children as a family?
He has children, and I do know that he is dating someone there. So maybe he's clearing a space for me to return, or I just don't know. And
Ooh, there's a lot with you, Sarkita, Zarina, Chow. All right, so
last name Newman, so new man. So
new man. Why do you think you're single, baby girl?
I'm a lot. I know that I'm a hell of a woman. I come with a lot. I offer a lot, and I require a lot. As you can see, I do.
And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because his mama gonna love me off the jump. I'm gonna get along with your mama. How can you? That's one. I bring so much to the table. I bring so much.
What do you bring to the table?
A mutual respect, blatant honesty, realness, natural beauty, no surgeries, talents. I bring healthy genes for children. I can still carry a baby or 2 or 3. Maybe I got 4 eggs left. I don't know, but I am a real nurturer. And I'm very, I'm very compromising in a relationship. And I've got tough skin. As you can see, I got tough skin. I know how to stick it out. If I'm your partner, I'm gonna stick it out. It's me and you against the world. I'll carry a gun for you. Yeah.
Okay. So, I want to go back to something you said. I just want to get this clear. I think this is when my energy changed because my love for Lauren London is just so deep, and I think the whole world is still loving on her with the passing of Nipsey. And you shared a story. Let's just be clear. This is before her. I'm assuming, correct?
No, I'm actually assuming it was before they were public, because I approached this man for my best friend. My best friend has had a crush on him forever. And she was a model in LA. And I approached him for my best friend.
And he declined the request because he was with Lauren London.
But he didn't say Lauren. So I'm assuming it was Lauren at the time because it was before we knew it was public. So I think he was with her, but he didn't say her name. And it was before, we even really knew. She was,
we just want to love on her. That was a horrible situation she went through. So I just don't want, that perception. And I don't want, and if you thought the Drake situation was crazy, people would be very salty if we started a rumor of that magnitude, whether it's true or not.
I believe it was Lauren. It was just, before. And but he, like I said, he was a hell of a man. And I knew that.
I think everybody agrees on that.
Yeah. We need more of him. So Lauren had the best. Lauren had the best. And especially for me, knowing Nip from the hood, she had the best. And I think all of us women would love a king like Nip. Really. Yeah.
All right, Zarina. So you already told me. All right, let's do it. So this is Zarina. Also Starkita. And so you're in Texas. You're not in California no more, right?
No, I'm just from LA. I'm born and raised in LA.
Okay. 37. Oh, what's the age range? We didn't do that tonight.
Ooh, from 37 to 48.
37 to 48?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She sings, she models, she's a property management, brand ambassador. She mentioned child support as well. She's open to having more kids, 17 and 3. Let's do it. How do you want the guy to reach out to you, honey?
Instagram is fine. Zarina Kills on Instagram.
Zarina Kills. So it's ZORINA KILLS.
ZARINA Kills.
ZORINA KILLS, right?
ZARI.
ZAR. Okay, spell it out from the beginning.
ZA.
I didn't say. I'm not saying ZA.
No, you
Oh,
saying
Z A. I'm saying Z O. You're right.
It's okay.
Z. Spell it out from the beginning, honey.
Z A R
Z
I
A
N A
N A
K I L L
K
S
I.
L L S.
Let me see. Oh, I don't know why I thought Zarina had a Z O. So let me see. ZARINA KILLS. All right, here we go. Zarina. Let me see. Right?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, Zarina Kills. All right, boo. Well, keep me updated on how the boo is and let me know if you get new boos.
We'll see. Thank you so much, Andrea. It's always a pleasure.
Bye, baby girl.
We love
Thank
you,
you. Bye.
baby. Bye.
Thank you, sweetheart. Who's how? Oh, God. Y'all know I work in media. I have a whole nother side to this dating show. And I just, again, just want to be tender about stories like that being put out there. But let's continue. Hey, Tony.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Tony, where you calling us from?
Yeah, I'm in Atlanta.
Say again. Atlanta. How old are you?
I'm 42. Just made 42 December the 1st, so it's a Sagittarius. I'm Sagittarius.
Okay. Tony, Atlanta, 42, Sagittarius. What you do for a living, Tony?
So I'm a director of operation for a healthcare clinic for the state of Florida, actually.
Director, operator, you said?
Director of operation healthcare.
Of healthcare. That's what's up. Healthcare. You have any children?
Yeah, I have 2 kids, 21 and 11.
Have you ever been married?
Married once.
Married
Only
once.
Relationships my entire life, so yeah.
Are your children by the same
No.
woman? No. Is one by your ex-wife?
Yes, my youngest.
Okay. Your youngest. Okay. When did you get divorced?
In 2015.
2015. Okay. So this is Tony Atlanta, 42, to Sagittarius, Director of Operations for Healthcare, correct?
Yes.
Okay. 2 kids. ATL. What kind of woman are you looking for, Tony?
Somebody that's honest, transparent, has accountability, very positive, never settle for less than what they're asking for, humble, and has really technically, has a lot of growth opportunities for them to grow.
Okay.
And I just feel like, for me, I've been single since 2016, so I'm definitely not settling for just anybody. I think
You're
that's
not
important.
settling for nobody.
Yeah, that's important. I feel like I'm an asset.
Woo! Talk your talk, Tony. I'm gonna get there at the end, but maybe I should go there now. Tell us why you an asset. Let's just start there, Tony.
Well, for me, I'm career driven. I'm just not out here messing with any and everybody. I'm dating with a purpose. I just want to be able to, somebody to help foster development of whatever person, if they're not making enough money or they need to change the career, whatever it is. I think I'm very supportive. I'm thoughtful. I'm caring. I'm loving. I think the most important part about me, I have accountability, and I'm very transparent. We can talk about anything, and I'm just not going to be out here playing around with everybody. And so I think that's what I pride myself on being.
You're a solid man. I like it.
Yeah.
So let's go to your deal breakers because you're not settling. So let's break it down. What can a woman have to get with you?
I think for me, controlling tendencies. I think trust issues, constant attention-seeking behavior, not loud, and not social media driven as much. I think those are something that I kind of pride myself on being that don't work well with me. And I just not on, most of the women that I've seen, just being on the show or just out in public, they just, they really want to come up. I feel like I'm past that. I think you should know what you want. I'm 42. I know what I want. And so I think life is too short to just be out here playing it just to go along and get along. I'm not with that. And so, and it's okay to have a good time, but I just think it's important to handle your business. I think that's important.
Okay. What's the age range you would date? You're 42.
Yeah. So for me, I probably go, depending on from 30 maybe to 40, 47.
Okay. We have one situation, and I hope it doesn't happen again, just in case. How would you want a woman to get up? Because the Wi-Fi just glitched for 1 second. So I pray it doesn't happen again. But how would a woman reach out to you just in case if it does?
Yeah, my social media is probably pretty much whack. I don't really keep up with it, but honestly, I would say Instagram is TonySCTT, the number 7.
So there's no O.
No.
Okay, so it's TonySCTT, the number 7. Okay, we got that clear. All right, let's continue. Can the woman have kids?
Yeah, absolutely. I love kids. You know, I realize in this day and age, everybody has kids just about. So, yeah, no problem.
Okay, you can have kids. Do you want more kids? Are you done with that?
Yeah, I'm open to kids. I mean, honestly, I'm open. Whatever the person that I'm actually dating is somebody that I really can see, you know, myself moving forward with kids.
Oh, I can hear them following you. They went right to your IG and start following you. Okay, does a woman have to make a certain amount of money?
Not necessarily, as long as she take care of herself. That's fine. I realize in life, money, it's not all about money. You know, I think if, you know, you can have a abundance of money, but anything, you die, you leave it alone. So leave it behind. So for me, it's not about that. I make great money, kind of stable financially. And so that's what it is. It's not all about the money.
It's not all about the money. So Tony, does she have to be in Atlanta?
No, not necessarily. I'm able to pick up and travel. I have a good career that gives me an opportunity to be flexible. So I can come, whatever, fly you out, whatever. Just want to enjoy life. That's what it's about right now.
That's what it's about. Okay. So, excuse me. All right, Tony, let's do the Kendra Cam.
All right.
You seem tall, Tony.
Yeah, I'm about 6 feet.
You're 6 feet. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, ex-football player, went to school football. Just want to share, I've never had alcohol. I know a couple people, but it's not a deal breaker for me. I've never smoked weed, never drank. And so I just wanted to put that out there. I don't have any problems with anybody that does indulge in, you know, alcohol, whatever. But for me, just want them to be full transparent myself, just to know that I've never had alcohol. But it doesn't mean that, you know, experience life and enjoy it.
Okay, fair enough. So this is Tony Atlanta, 42, Sagittarius. He's the director of operations of a healthcare. The woman can have kids, you said, correct?
They can have kids, yeah. I don't want to put no limitation on nobody, because you never know what God put out there for you. And I think you got to be able to cast the net a lot wider than being specifically in one area.
Do you want to get married again?
Absolutely. That's the ultimate goal. I want a life partner. And I think for me, I pretty much have what I have now. I've been blessed, and I just feel like that's the only thing missing is a good woman, somebody that's strong, somebody that's not going to put up with the foolishness. And, you know, just being able to have a conversation, be straight, candid, like, hey, you know, we can talk about this or whatever it is. So, yeah.
Okay. You're definitely a great catch. I think you're a quality man, Tony. Does the woman have to look a certain way?
No, not necessary. I realize in life you can always make a choice to improve your body, which is, you know, working out, eating right, or whatever the case may be. That's something that you can always change. But I think mentally, I think, you know, mental health is everything. So that's kind of what I focus on, making sure that you healthy mentally. All the other stuff is something that you can actually make a assessment to do better.
Okay. So when was your last relationship?
I've been single since 2016. I'm just not out here just trying to, you know, date everybody. I realize it's important to not be soul tied with a lot of different people. So I think I've been improving myself in a lot of different areas to be ready for a family, to lead a family, actually. So for me, I'm just not out here going along to get along, just to say I did something to make pass time by. Life is too short. So no 2 days are ever the same. And so I just feel like, you know, I'm just praying about the right person to come along.
Okay. And why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
Well, she's going to get somebody that's really transparent, is not going to play with her. I don't mind praying, leading the family. I believe in God. I trust God in everything that I do. I think for me, I have a good career. I've been blessed, and I want to be able to take somebody else on the ride that I have going right now for myself and improve their life. So no matter if you feel like you're not where you are, I'm going to be a person that's going to motivate you to get to wherever you are, and through support, through education, or whatever it is. We can do this.
He could do it. Listen, I think you're the type of man most women talk about on my show. So let's get into it. Tony Atlanta, 42, director of operations for a healthcare company.
Yeah.
Okay. He has 2 children, open to having more. And an ATL, doesn't really have too many deal breakers. He knows he's a catch though, so come correct. And he said he's not settling. What is something that you would think would be settling for you?
What I think would be settling, I think just to be out here passing time by. You have people that you date that just feel like they want to create memories. I'm not a person that just gonna create a memory for something for the sake of just passing time by. I just feel like I know asset and not a liability in a lot of different ways.
I forgot your answer already. Did I ask you when was the last time you was intimate with someone? You don't have to answer.
Wow. I kind of indirectly answered. It's just that I'm not out here soul time with everybody. You know, just by. I know what
he knows what he wants. He doesn't mind that you have children, and he wants to get married again. This woman got to be in Atlanta.
No, see, no. I'm not gonna just limit myself to Atlanta. You could be wherever. I realize, you know, life is big with a lot of different people, so you never know where your soulmate can be. I don't believe in just one, you know. So I'm not gonna put limitation in where you can be and where you can't be. So yeah, I'm open. You just never know. Things work out.
Things work out. Let's do it. All right, we got his IG in the beginning. Tony Scott, no 07. So TonySCTT, the number 7. Yep. And we hear all the women following you.
No, I'm a good catch though. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know I am.
Woo! You guys started with I'm a good catch, and you're gonna end it with you a good catch.
Yes, though. I'm not gonna play around. I mean, I'm real cool. Trust me. I know that.
Okay. All right. Well, ladies, he's definitely well aware of who he is. He does not lack any confidence. So come correct or don't come at all.
Right.
All right. Bye, Tony. Keep me posted how it goes. I'm going to want to hear about this.
I want to tell you before you go, I do really appreciate you. Somebody else told me about your show. I was trying to get on, but I just I pray for you that you continue your success and don't always listen to what everybody else may say about
I never listen to. Here's the deal. Let me say this. I never listen. Someone said don't always. Y'all don't understand. I truly am the most unbothered person you will ever meet. Again, I said this earlier. I know a lot of y'all are familiar with me because of the show, and I understand that, but I am a whole media career, 20 years plus. There ain't nothing that you may hear now that I have not heard within the last 20 years. And I'm going to be honest, and not to really take it there, but I will take it there. I lost my mom, right? I watched a person die. That's heartbreak.
Right.
Y'all talking about anything else does not compare to that. It will never get to me. When you survive something as harsh as watching your favorite person die, you have this armor that it's really tough to break, like sincerely. And y'all have to also remember too, I'm not sure what you're referring to, but every video that goes out, I put out. So if someone's cussing me out, you know, I decided to release it to the world. I don't have to release it if I'm really bothered, right? So I think that y'all really have to know I was built for this, okay? Born to do it. So the more you talk, I actually love it because you're indirectly promoting me, and I probably should be sending y'all thank you cards.
Yeah. No, I really just wanted to say that not all got a lot of different spirits of different people. That's not always aligned in the right way.
Absolutely. But like I said, I'm born to do this. Like this armor over here, like it's like I said, when there's other people surrounding me, then that could probably get to me. But you can pretty much say anything about Kendra G. It is not gonna bother me, child. Oh, he did the Kendra Cam. They're telling me to have you do the Kendra Cam. He already did it. So if you missed it, rewind the tape. All right.
Doing everything you do, just keep it going. So good job.
And I plan to do so. Thank you, Tony.
All right.
I appreciate you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye, sweetheart. Listen, I'm trying to give y'all more time because we started off bad with our first time. Oh, let me get this wonderful woman. I saw you over there patient tonight.
Hi, Kendra. How are you?
Sweetheart. What's your name, honey?
Rosie.
Rosie. Where you calling me from?
Chicago.
Chicago in the building. How old are you, Rosie?
51.
Hello?
51.
51. What you do for a living, Rosie?
I'm an entrepreneur on my own tech service.
Entrepreneur?
Yep.
Hold on one second. They're asking me, oh, maybe I didn't ask his age. Oh, I didn't ask. They're like, you didn't get Tony's age range. I'm
Tony was
sorry,
42
guys.
and
Good
he
God.
wanted 30 to 47.
Oh, he said it? Whoa.
Yep.
Wait a minute. What was it?
30 to 47.
Oh, you checking?
For me.
Oh, you checking for Tony then? Okay, Rose. Thank you, Rosie. Rosie wrote it down. 30 to 47 was Tony's age range, and Rosie on it. So y'all better be on it, because Rosie on it.
I'm on my ABs. Mm-hmm.
She was taking notes. Well, listen. I mean, you're 51, but you're gonna still shoot your shot.
He's all the way in Atlanta.
Oh,
But I do love to travel, so.
let it. Oh, Atlanta is what took you out. You can't do Atlanta.
Well, I'm going to relocate somewhere south.
Well, where you calling me from, Rosie?
Hmm?
Where you calling me from? Chicago, you said?
Chicago, wrong, Kenya.
Okay. You call me Kenya?
Kendra, sorry.
Kendra, it's okay. When's your birthday and zodiac sign?
Aries.
Aries. You have any
April
children,
14th.
Rosie?
3.
3 kids. How old are your kids?
32, 24, and 12.
32, 24, and 12. All by the same man?
No, I had my daughter when I was very young. I was married for 25 years. I lost my husband last year.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Mhm. So you're a widow, basically.
Yes.
Oh, well, we're sorry to hear that, Rosie. Okay. So this is Rosie. Do you work, Rosie?
Yes, I'm a tech specialist. I'm on tech service.
Okay, you're a tax, you said?
Tax specialist.
Tax specialist. So this is Rosie, Chicago, 51 is an Aries tax specialist. 3 kids, was once married, but her husband unfortunately passed away last year. What kind of man you looking for now, Rosie?
I'm not looking for a man. I'm here for him to find me.
Woo! So you
Just
putting
like my
yourself out
husband.
there so he can find you. So, okay, the man that's been looking for Rosie, what qualities should he possess so he can know that you're the one he's looking for?
I'm a very traditional woman, and he's going to have to set the bar high because my husband was a Christian, non-smoker, non-drinker, and we never cheated on each other, never lied to each other, and that's solid.
How many
So
years
he got
were you?
a high bar.
He has a high bar. How many years were you? What was you married for?
25, together for 28.
You don't have to share, but do you want to share how your husband passed away?
You can find our story on WGN's TV. He was walking our dog and someone killed him.
That breaks my heart.
It breaks mine too, but
it was just an
that's the
innocent
reason why I'm single. I have not been open to the idea, until it's been a year and 10 months. So I'm a very loving woman, very compassionate woman and understanding. And so I asked God, he said, my husband's assignment was complete. I still have to live.
That's so sad.
It is.
That's so sad. Okay. Well, let's keep going. So again, you're just want to get out here. This man has to find you. So again, she's not looking. She's letting the man that is looking for her find her. What are some deal breakers that he would possess so he could know that he cannot be the man for you?
Again, I said no cheaters, no liars, and you cannot be inconsiderate of my time nor my energy.
Okay. What about age range? What's the age range?
52 to 58.
52?
I don't want too old.
You want too old. Does he have to be in Chicago?
No.
I'm assuming you don't mind if he has children.
No, not a lot. I have 2 grown children and I'm just one 12-year-old. So he has one around that age range. I'm okay with that.
Okay. Rosie, does he have to look a certain way?
I don't want no big belly men.
No big belly man, Rosie. You can't get him in shape.
I'm working on myself, after, dealing with and doing that grieving process. I, went kind of left, but now I'm back on center. So still working on
Why
myself.
can't y'all work out together, Rosie?
Huh?
Why can't y'all work out together?
We can.
All right. Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
I'm financially stable, so he has to be financially stable. I own my own home, so he's got to have his own place. We got to be equally yoked.
Okay. Would you get married again?
Of course.
You would.
I love being married.
You love being married. Let's do the Kendra Cam, Rosie. Okay, we see you, Miss Rosie. Oh wait, you're not in the camera, Miss Rosie, child. We got you though, honey. So we already know your last scenario. I'm gonna skip over that question. Let's do this.
I can tell you, March 12th, the day before he died.
The last time you was intimate with someone?
I'm saving myself.
You said you're saving yourself.
Yep.
So are you gonna wait until marriage?
It depends.
You're open. Might not wait until the wedding night. But okay, fair enough.
If the vibe is right.
If the vibe is right, you gotta have the vibe right for Miss Rosie.
Yeah.
Now, why would a man be lucky to be with you?
I'll give him his world. I'll give him my world.
Oh.
And we can conquer it together.
You can conquer it together. I just want to say your joy for life to me is very inspiring because I talk about my mom passing at
my mom passed away too.
Yeah.
I watched my dad die from Alzheimer's and dementia. I took care of him for 2 years and 7 months. So I understand your pain.
Well, what I was going to say was a year later, I was not right. I was better, but I still hadn't found joy for living really like a year later. So for me, for this tragedy to take the love of your life and for you to be on my show exuding so much.
I know it's crazy. I think I'm
No, I think it's very inspiring. It's inspiring to all of us. And I really do hope love comes to you again, but you had 25 wonderful years. I could tell you had a good husband.
Oh, yes.
I could tell because the joy you still have lingers. It's contagious.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And he said if something happened to me, if something happened to him, don't,
Right. So here's the deal. I know you financially
because I'm a rose.
You're a rose. So listen, I know you financially stable. You don't even need it. But from me to you, I want to send you like on a spa, a massage, something. So I'm going to cash app you $200. You do what you want to do with that. We live in Chicago. I'm going to tell you right now, my favorite place is the Langham Hotel. They got, and you could do like the hot tub, girl. Sometimes when I just need to get away, it's literally across the street. But that's where I go. But you do as you see fit with it, whether you want to go to dinner. Huh?
What was the name of the spa?
The Langham. It's in the Langham Hotel, downtown Chicago. And they have a couple of different spa massages. But what is, and it's expensive. So let me raise this to $300 because that particular one is not cheap, child, but you deserve it. So what is your cash app?
It's my name, $ Rosie McAllister.
So is it spelled just the way it is at the bottom?
Yes, ma'am.
Rosie, and then spell your and it's spelled just like your last name. Callister. Oh, I see you.
Oh, tax lady.
Does it say it? No, it actually says your name. So I raise it to $300 because if you go to my spa, girl, you're gonna need at least $300. But do you see it?
Oh wow! Thank you.
Yes, so much. But listen, that's what I love you more. And here's the deal: if you don't want to go to the spa, you don't have to go to the spa. You do as you see fit. But I just want you to do something catering to yourself, so we could just love on you because I feel like what you've been through was so unfortunate, but yet you still stand as a woman of joy. that inspire us all. You know, your story really touched me, and that's really like.
Don't make me
I
cry.
haven't really cried too much on my show, but you almost made me cry. So.
Don't make me
So
cry.
yes, Miss Rosie, you go get done up, girl. Yes, Land. That is tell them Kendra G sent you, child. They know me.
I appreciate it. Thank you so
And use
much.
the whole day. You make sure you go into that hot tub because they got the best hot tub. But if you don't want to do that, do something else. Do whatever you want to do. Whatever's gonna make you feel happy. But
Thank you.
also for the man that is looking for Miss Rosie, give him your contact info.
My IG is Rosie from Shy_town.
Oh, child, that's long, Miss Rosie. Now, how you spell it?
ROSIE
Hold on.
FROM.
You gotta talk slow. I gotta type it in. ROSIE
FROM.
FR.
Yeah, from
Oh, from.
CHI
Oh, so Rosie from Chicago.
_town.
Okay, so see. Okay, let's start. Oh, I see it. Here we go. Rosie from Shy_town. So let me get it
That's me.
right there. Rosie from Shy_town. Well, listen, Rosie, we love you, and we hope
And
the
that's my
man
Facebook too, right there. That's my Facebook.
and her Facebook, because you know you're 51, so your man might be on Facebook, man. You know, my 51 and older
Probably.
crowd be Facebook people. They have Instagrams too.
Oh, and he has to love to travel.
He has to let her travel. Oh, there was a lot of things. Okay, he can't smoke either. You said, right, Miss
No.
Rosie?
No weed, no cigars, no cigarettes.
He can't drink either, right? You said. You said he can't drink.
Okay, on occasion. I have my little Bartesian set up over there, so you know we can have a drink or two.
Is it Rosie McKinney McCaster?
No, that's another page. Just Rosie
Okay,
McCall.
okay, I see it. It says Rosie from Chicago. This one.
Yep.
Okay, so this is our Facebook page. That's our Facebook page. Okay. All right, Mr. and Miss Rosie. Now, when you find that man and y'all in Chicago, y'all done invite me out one day so I can meet y'all in person.
Okay. And, like he doesn't have to live in Chicago.
Oh, that's right, because you take flights.
I do.
You do.
But he can fly me out too.
He can fly you out. He can fly you out. Okay, because that would be the requirements. All right, come.
Or we can meet somewhere. We can meet somewhere too.
Or you can meet somewhere. That's a good one. You can meet somewhere. Got you. Well, I enjoyed you. I'm happy I got you. Thank you so much.
I was waiting. So thank you so much. God bless you. You don't know, but this is a ministry and you healing some people and some hearts. So I love you.
I received that. God's plan. Thank you, boo.
All right. Have a good night.
Bye, Miss Rosie.
Bye-bye.
Bye, sweetheart. All right, y'all. Look, we're going to end on a positive note. I'm sorry for those who are in queue I didn't get to. I love you. Please don't be upset with me. But it's an hour and 42 minutes, and I did earlier. So it's really been 2 hours for YouTube tonight. We're back on Wednesday night. We're back on Wednesday night. Love y'all to pieces. I will see y'all Wednesday and with the games again. I apologize for everybody in queue I didn't get to tonight. I promise. I'm looking at the names. I'm going to get you guys on Wednesday. Y'all will be first come people if you come in. I'm looking at the names. Nelson, Leisha, Asia, Cinema Chef. Okay, I see y'all names. I promise I'm going to get y'all on next Wednesday if you guys come back. Love y'all. Bye, everyone. Good night.